What is up, guys? My name is Jiva and welcome to Subsistence. Now, for those of you that don't know, Subsistence is a game, an open world survival crafting game where you're in this environment where there is wolves and bears and cougars in the mountains that basically wants to kill you. They don't go out of the way, but if you threaten them, they will attack. Now, the main goal of this game is just to survive. Now, kudos to the creator, because this game hands me my ass on a silver platter more than once. This is it's a little difficult to start off with. The beginning can be a little harsh, especially if you choose normal mode. But you know, I'm gonna go with normal mode, and then you also have hunters. If you enable this after you place down your base command unit, small little box on a wall, as soon as you put that on there, the game gives you 3 days until the hunter starts to come into the game and build their own base. And that is very difficult to kill as well, but I'm going to try my very best to survive as long as possible. So we're going to start a new solo game, and let's jump right into it. Luckily the loading is quite fast, so I don't need to cut anything out. It's a few seconds. Now, as you can see, you start off with an axe, a gun and a glow stick. Just word of advice, if you pull out your gun in the beginning, just reload for what it's worth, because it's never reloaded. It's only have 1 bullet in the chamber. Okay, so now the one thing you're going to grind your backside off in this game is chopping wood. That's the one thing you're going to do the most, is chopping wood. Because everything you do in this game requires wood. So if you go to a tree, you chop down, you see a little circle there, and then when there's a cross in the circle, means there is no more wood logs available out of this tree. And then you go on to the next tree and you chop on and you hit the tree again. Some of these trees give you 3, like this one. The one that we chopped now gives you 4, and then you get the big trees in the game that gives you 6 logs. Okay, so now also in the game, this is basically a loot game. Everywhere in the game you see these loot crates. You go up to them, you'll see everyone's got a different logo on. For this one is ammunition, as you can see the 3 bullets. Hold down F and it unlocks the case and you can take all. And with this we received a 44 round gunpowder and shells, or casings. Now, just to show you, we're using a 9mm. To get a revolver it takes a ton of grinding, but to make the 9mm rounds, you see it takes 1 casing and 4 gunpowder. So if I go ahead and say craft, you see at the bottom it's going to craft 1, and we have no gunpowder left. So as soon as we get more gunpowder, we can create more 9mm rounds. In your inventory, when you start off with a bandage, matches, tin can with water, and I think 9 bullets and an apple. And then, as you see, the logs we chopped down now, and then the other stuff we just collected. So, what I usually do in this game, if I look at where the sun comes up, always when you start, the sun is it just rose up in the game. So I always go the opposite direction, and then I look for the water pond. Now, the game had a massive update and it expanded the map again. This is the second time, as far as I know, since I started watching people playing this game on YouTube. It's the second time I see the map going bigger, which is quite nice. I like to see the progress in games. And the guy, the developer of this game, it's, as far as I know, it's one guy who developed this game, Code Games, and I must say he did an extremely well job. I love this game so much. Whenever I break away, I just get into Subsistence and I just whack a few trees, try to build a bigger base, and go on like that. Now I think the volume is a little high, so I'm just going to bring it down just like that. Gameplay autolog, that's fine, and the graphics should all be ultra, yeah. Now, the game doesn't require massive PC. It runs very decent on a mid-level gaming PC. So, and it's not expensive from Steam as well. But it keeps you busy. It keeps you on your toes as well, because every freaking corner there's a wolf. Now you'll hear the animals growl once like that. Then he's looking, and then if I go closer, he's gonna growl again and walk into my general direction. Yep, there he comes. That's the second warning. The third one, he starts chasing you. Now that's how the animals work in this game. And sometimes I just run too fast, and by that second growl I realize, listen, something is going to attack, and then you die. The reason why I say this game hands on a silver platter is because the wolves take a few bites and then you just lie on the ground. And then if you die and you come back into the game, you basically start with an axe. And I think a glow stick. That's it. Now I like to build in this pond. This is my pond. I love it here, honestly. Make a nice little 3-4 story pond base just here, but with the new update there's a whole lake just there, which is awesome. I love lakes. I love building water bases. And I think that's gonna be our main location. Now, I just need to find nails though. And at the beginning of the game, there is no map system. You don't know. Oh shit! Who was that? You can't pull up a map and see where you are. You have to basically learn this map. And I've been playing this game for hours and I still don't know what is where. All I know is when the sun comes up, you go the other way, get this pond, I build my base. That's the only way I know how to find where I am to be going. Now once you build the base command unit, it gives you a certain amount of power and electricity and mass, but it also gives you a beacon, and that's the only way you know where your base is when you build that unit. But if you build that unit, you enable the freaking hunters. Now they start off with bow and arrows, but when they get to the big guns and you don't have any, you die. And they like to raid your base as far as I know. I haven't had much experience with the hunters, because I like to learn the game first before I go that deep. But for the purpose of the series I'm putting on YouTube, I'll rather just bite my nails and go through it. Okay, so there is another box over there. This one that's got wood planks on is mostly your building crates. Also in the game you see this little plant. It's very difficult to see in the beginning if you're not used to it. This gives you fiber, and with the fiber you can make cordage. You can also make a fuel brick to fuel your fire, your campfire, but it's a little expensive to make a fuel brick. I don't want to do that now. Just open this crate and see what we get. Usually get nails in this crate, but not in this one apparently. You get casings, electronic components, and scrap metal and cordage. Oh, I want it, I need it. Now the base command unit uses 6 scrap metal, 4 electronics, and 4 planks. Now I only have 2 and 1 of those, so it's going to take me a while to build that. But in the beginning, most of the guys on YouTube that creates content for their channel, the first night you only have a foundation, a wall, and a campfire. That's the thing you do. It's very hard to build the base command unit in day 1, and it's also not advisable to do that. You can do it if you want. It's challenging enough, but yeah, I'll rather do it on day 2. Now as you collect your wood, you can see you make wooden planks. It takes 3 logs to make 1 plank. So I'm gonna craft 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's make 10 of those. And then sticks. I'll just make sticks out of those, because your campfire uses sticks and logs. Now the logs is for the fuel, sticks is just to put it together. And once you use your matches, you lose them. So you need to get enough resources to make a fire lighter. Now, as you can see, the fire starter kit uses 1 biofuel, 2 fibers and 2 sticks. Now the biofuel you get from animal fat, you burn that into a what do you call it? I forgot. I'll figure out later. You can also make it with 4 medicinal herbs. These ones over here. Now I'll show them as soon as I see one of those. I did pick one up, just didn't explain it. What an idiot. Now you also get a bush that looks like this, but it's got a light blue shade to it, and that's the blueberries. It's also quite handy. You need that, and there's the blueberries if you pick it up. And also we got one biofuel. We got this out of a medical container. Okay, so let's walk around, smash a few trees, and let's start building our first foundation. A fireplace, hopefully. Where? Oh, there you are. Now, if you start this game in easy, all the animals in the game is level 1. Start on normal, that's not the case. Level 1 wolf I can kill with 6 9mm bullets, maybe 5. Level 2, it's a little harder. We'll get to that in the near future. Another cut over here. This one is medical. Usually get apples and water. Ah, there we go, apple. You get a few nails. Oh, feathers as well. That's nice. Feathers, if you get chickens, you slaughter them, you get feathers as well. With those you make arrow ammo. There they are. It takes 1 feather, 2 nails and 2 sticks. Now the nails in the beginning is a little expensive, because you don't get them that much in normal mode, and you need nails to build foundations. This one takes 12 nails. So it's quite expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and craft 1 foundation so long. So at least I have that out of the way. And we're back to chopping wood. And you'll see what I mean, you'll do this a lot. This is how the medicinal herbs plant look. The medicinal plant, pick that up, you get 1 herb. The same with the fibers. And 1 fiber plant is 1 fiber. Accept it. it's challenging. I must say, I like the challenge in the game sometimes. Other times I just want to come in and build, but it doesn't have that kind of mode, so it doesn't matter. Whenever you hit shift, you run. Oh, there's a chicken. Now the chickens you can catch. If you don't have a bow and arrow, you can catch them by jumping. At a certain point they get confused and stop, but they usually run to wildlife. Anyway, if you keep on jumping at them, I know it looks stupid. Honestly, you feel like a stupid ass doing it, but they get confused and then they stop. Okay, as you can see, this has got a light blue glow. This is a blueberry plant, but you can miss these plants so easily. They blend in so with the environment, it's difficult to see, but that's not the case. Okay, so we've got another building supplies container. Nails per circuit board. We've got 12 nails. We almost have enough. I think the wall takes less nails. It takes 10 nails. I'm gonna craft a wall, but I want to make it windowed. Yeah, let's make a window. It's fine. Okay, so that's our first wall. Now what else do we have? I really want to get a chicken. Because in the game you've got a hunger system. A little different than the other games. Usually in other games you have hunger, thirst, and that's that. This one, you have protein, which is meat, your fruit and veggies, which is apples and tomatoes, and then your thirst. And these two fill up your hunger system, and thirst obviously from the container, the canteen. Now, if you keep these both basically full, your stamina doesn't, or your strength, doesn't deplete as fast when you run. But if they are basically halfway and below, your stamina or your strength depletes faster. So it's always good to keep an eye on these two. You can always just keep the one up and not the other one, because sometimes it's hard to find protein. If you keep the 1 up, your stamina depletes also, you know, at a good pace. So you can run for quite a distance without worrying about that. But if you do run around like a madman and you get tired, just stop at a tree, whack at it, and you'll see your stamina goes up by itself. Come on. So it's a good way to rest, is by chopping trees, which doesn't make sense, but it works. It helps. Because you have to chop your ass off all day long, it makes it very easy. Alright, so we've got 2 containers over here. This is the ammo containers, 2 of them. I don't see wildlife. Okay, let's try and catch this chicken and jump like a madman. See, it will stop for a second, look around, and almost there. It will stop once more. Come on, and there's an animal. Shit. I'm sorry. For one stupid reason, I always run to the freaking wolves and the bears. Why? Scrap metal. Where's that wolf? He's gonna follow me for a distance. There's another chicken. Let's see if I can catch you. The jumping jacks game. Yeah, boy. And you become a chicken chaser. A very good one. There we go. Oh shit. No, sorry. I'm sorry. Idiot. Okay, building container. What do you have? 4 nails. Oh goody. Scrap metal. Okay, so we're getting there. We're almost there. Almost. One of those. But I want to, but I shouldn't. I don't like the hunters. But what is a game if it's not easy? This is supposed to be a survival game. Survival is hard as shit. So we try to make it hard and try to survive. Okay, so on the beach now. Another ammo container. What does this actually say? Ammo container. Yeah, okay, that's a good guess. Okay, so we have 5 casings and 23 gunpowder. So we can go ahead and make a few rounds. Get as much ammo as possible. The 9mm and ammo is quite easily to make. It's very easy to make that. It's hard to keep your ammo up. Come on. Okay, so where are we? It's looking okay. This is where are we now? Oh, they are. Shit. I'll choose this direction. Okay, now this is one of the big trees I was talking about. You hit this when you get 6 logs. It's quite a nice. There's more of them actually. There wasn't so many of these big ones around. But he did basically put in quite a few more of these, which is nice. Okay, now you see my strength slash stamina depleted quite fast now whilst I was running. Now if I go ahead and I'm going to slaughter one, I'll kill it and butcher. It is advisable to cook these, but in desperate times you eat protein just to get it up a little bit. And then let's eat the 2 blueberries and then 1 apple. Okay, so the fruit and veg goes up quite a lot, so that's good. You kill a chicken, I think you get 2 feathers, but I don't want to kill that one, I want to save it. Ah, this one's done. Okay, so now we got that going. What else do we need? We don't have enough nails to do anything else. Let's go ahead and make 2 sticks. We've got 6 sticks. Let's make 4 more. And then the hunting bow requires 6 of those, 6 cordage. So we can make 5, and we already have 2, so that's fine. So we have enough to make a bow. To make the arrows is a little expensive, but the bow is quite nice. It's quite fast. And the bow works nicely for catching chickens. For some reason, you shoot it with a 9mm, it only takes 30% damage if I'm not mistaken. So, which makes 9mm useless by catching chickens and rabbits. Rabbits you cannot catch while jumping like a madman. Those you need a bow and arrow for. And there's no crosshair as well. So you need to learn your aim while using a bow and arrow. It took me a while to get it. It's not extremely difficult, but you need to take everything in consideration. Another building container. Nice, nails. Get a lot of circuit boards though. That's handy. Right, let's make a campfire. Hunting bow and a campfire we can craft as well. Nice. So we got that going. I wanna start that side over there. I don't know why. I don't like the sandy area. I like the forestry area. It's beautiful, man. It's very beautiful. Now, with these, sometimes the wolf bites you, you get rabies. I don't know if they call it something else. I call it rabies. Now, at the bottom of these ponds, you get kelp plants. Like this one over here. There we go. Kelp. Is it kelp? Yeah, it's kelp. Now, you can make antidote with this, but to make a first antidote, you need to kill a wolf. And hope that that wolf gives you liver. So, without the liver, you cannot make antibiotics. Let's look for a wolf. We've got enough 9mm ammo, so I'm sure we can go ahead and kill a wolf. I think there's one. There we go. Level 3. Nope. Don't think so. I'm looking for a level 1. Because level 3 is going to kill me fast. Oh shit. No, let's not go there. Okay, this is a nice rocky area. Basically the idea I have for my base is to put stairs, just a little staircase with a patio going into the lake. I just don't know how far in we can go and build. I think it's quite far, quite high. I'm not so sure. But from these rocks, for example, you make a nice little staircase going out. Do I have enough to make a staircase? I don't think so. I need 2 more planks. Okay, let's go ahead and craft that. Now, I'm using all my bloody logs, so I have to go ahead and get more. Because you need about 10 logs to survive the night. Sorry, Mr. Bear. I'll go this way. You need about, give or take, 10 or 9 logs just to keep your fire going through the night. Because during the night you do get cold, and when you get cold, your health depletes as well. Which is not... It's not okay in my books, man. I don't have a lot of books, but that's not okay in them. Okay, let's go. Where, oh where, oops, capital. I think, yeah, I've got enough now to make a base command unit, but I'm not going to do that day 1. I'd rather go out after the night time and then create another one. Okay. Also in the game you get these little ingots or nodes. You make the ingots afterwards. Now we've got enough to make a pickaxe, so let's make a pickaxe. That's quite nice. Basically you've got all the basic material we need to start the game. It's actually quite a productive episode. Now you take a pickaxe, put it in there. I'll just keep my, I think let's get the bow there, the pickaxe we put on number 4. Now with the pickaxe you can see there's a little bar again. Sometimes you're just too high, so you have to press C to crouch. And you hit this with the pickaxe, and this one you get iron. This is an iron node. You also get copper, nitrogen, 4, 5, 6. My brain is letting me down now. As soon as I get the other nodes, I'll show you. I think it's potassium. iron and copper, and I think I'm missing one. I don't know which one it is, but it's hard to get. They don't spawn everywhere, so when you do get them, stop and gather, because you use those items to make gunpowder casings, all that jazz. You need it to make guns itself. I think the revolver requires iron fragments. Now you need a smelter to smelt the iron ore down into iron fragments. So, and that process takes long as well. But like I say, it depends. If you guys enjoy this episode and you want to see more, just let me know in the comments, and also hit that like button if you do enjoy this video, so I know that this is going to be a series that you guys want to see me making more of. Because as I said, I do enjoy this game. Honestly, it's a nice game. It keeps you busy, keeps you on your toes. Okay, so the sun is going down fast now, so we need to start somewhere. Anywhere I want to start, the freaking bear and wolves are at as well. Okay, there's a wolf. Okay, it didn't growl the second time. That's good. Bunny rabbit gave me a scare. I think this should be perfect. I don't want to go into deep there. I think this will be nice. Okay, so do we have a staircase? I don't think so. What do I need for a staircase? Foundation, stairs, 2 cottage. Got that. And then how many planks? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I say I used my bloody planks now for the pickaxe. Okay, I'm quite of a pickle now. That's one grow. It's fine. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess I will not be building my base. That's all. We just go this side. Doesn't matter. That dwarf is not going to give me an option. Now, during the night, all these trees, the resources, everything respawns, and then the loot crates also respawns randomly. So if you whack this tree, you know, in the afternoon, like it is now, and the next morning you go back to it, you can whack on it again. But now all these trees are done for. But I should have enough to make a staircase. Now I think the bear is over that side. I don't care, I want to build this side. Mr. Bear, you go away. Not allowed, driver called spawn point 6. What does that mean? Alright, so this is where the staircase is going to go out of. Stairs, come on. Nice. So that's the stairs. We can place this just right there. Press F to open, and you see the fuel is not much, so you take your logs, put in fuel. Seven logs doesn't fill it up right nicely, which is quite a freaking pickle, because I don't have anything else to fuel the fire now, which is fine. Okay, I think let's make it going out. Like so. It's a little lower. It should be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's place that there. 7. I'll place a wall there. Okay, so I've got a wall and a window. I'm gonna put in 2 windows. Later on I think I'll remove this. Or just move it, because I want a little deck going in, not a patio, deck. Once the deck goes out, I think I have enough time to maybe look for a few logs. I don't think that bear's going to give me a chance. Let's see. Oh, nice, 3 more. Oh shit! Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. Stay away. I just need level 3. Jeez, It's gonna kill me. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, so now we have 6 more logs. It should let us survive the night. Cannot see why not. Would be nice to be able to build a freaking container. Let's put a fuel in there, and then a match, and you put in there. Storage container needs 5 of those 10. I don't have any of these, which is quite unfortunate. Now the temperature is going to drop like crazy. I should have put this in my basement. Okay. Temperature still at 10 degrees. Just want to drag this out just a little bit. Ooh. Nice neon glow stick. Okay, now there's temperature going down, 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's just ignite this. There's a little fire. Just to show you quickly, before I end this episode, you take the chicken, you butcher, put the meat. Okay, now you press F, you see it cook, cook and cook. Take that, put it in there, and it cooks. Now with the canteen, which I must say is an awesome invention, you can take the canteen, go to the water, like so, press, you go to your inventory, come on, and then just right click, fill with water, and you see the brown little drop, which means it's contaminated water. It's F, you put the canteen into there, and in a few seconds it will cook into drinkable water. It says a full with dirty water, boil on fire to purify. Now protein 0, hunger 0, hydration plus 22, which is still good, but yeah, it will take a while. Now do keep an eye on your meat. It does go bad quite fast. You can burn your meat and then it's almost next to useless. Now I just want to get the meat is medium low grade chicken. Now the meat says low grade chicken. What that means, like I said, the chicken is cooked now. And you can also see the canteen, it gives you 35 hydration instead of 22, which is still, 22 is not bad, but I'd rather just cook it like that. Now your low grade chicken, very low quality, domesticate animals for higher grade meats. Now what you do is you take your chicken, you build a chicken coop and you feed it. You basically fatten it up. With that process, your chicken gets better quality. And with better quality, you get better, like for example the protein plus 18, that goes more with the higher grade chicken meat, which is also nice. I'm just gonna head and eat that. And then that, my friends, is the end of this episode. I do hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, smack that like button. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please hit that subscribe button with notifications on if you want to see more daily content. Until the next time, guys, cheers.